Good day everyone, this is Teacher Jev and welcome to my channel. Kung isa kang Filipino aspiring teacher na gustong magtrabaho abroad, especially sa Thailand, then this video is for you. So this school year nga mga crew, naka-assign tayo to be at the school gate every Friday morning to welcome students before the flag ceremony starts. After that, diretso na sa klase, and since this is grade 7 or Matayum 1, kailangan ko talaga ng maraming strategies for them to enjoy learning English. 8 parts of speech nga yung lesson ko for today, so I prepared a song for the 8 parts of speech for them to really memorize first. What are the 8 parts of speech? Starting from noun, pronoun, verb, adverb, adjective, conjunction, interjection, and preposition through a song, because I believe na mas mabilis nila yung ma-memorize pag kinanta. So like noun and pronoun, verb and adverb, adjective, adjective, conjunction preposition, interjection. And I asked them first naman if they are familiar with that song, and some of them said yes. They are familiar with the song Watermelon, Watermelon, Papaya. So actually you can also use that if you are an English teacher, if hirap kang ipamemorize yung 8 parts of speech, tapos i-incorporate mo din siya sa isang laro para mag-enjoy sila, and at the same time, hindi nila namamalayan that they are already learning and they are familiarizing the terms or the 8 parts of speech. Medyo time-consuming nga lang siya, but I know that it will be effective.
Let's sing the song first for the 8 parts of speech. Ready? Go!
So, since my next classes are Matayum 4 or grade 10, iba naman yung atake natin dito. Ika nga, there is no single best teaching strategy. Kasi iba-iba talaga yan, depende sa klase mo. All you have to do is to try as many teaching strategies as you can na effective sa specific na klase. Especially working as a public school teacher dito sa probinsya ng Thailand. So, 4 lang kaming foreign teacher dito. And kung ilan yung sections dito sa buong school, we will divide that into 4. Kaya all of us will handle talaga different grade level. So ayun, finally, tapos na yung classes natin for today, and we were invited for a welcome dinner kasi nga bago yung department head namin. And at the same time, banding na din ng foreign language department. Excited tayong kumain kasi aside sa libre, pag mga ganitong celebration talaga, napakabongga ng mga foods and libreng tikim ng mga Thai foods. Hindi pa talaga ako ganun kasanay sa mga Thai foods, pero pag meron naman, I will be happy to try. Kasi nga, nakakapagluto naman talaga kami dito ng mga Pinoy foods na kung ano yung gusto namin. As long as we have the supply ng toyo at magic sarap, then we're good to go. Kasi yung toyo nila dito, meron naman, pero iba talaga yung lasa pag galing talaga sa Pilipinas. Marami din naman tayong mga Thai food na gusto, but mostly kasi sa mga food nila dito is spicy talaga. Kasi for them, hindi masarap yung pagkain pag hindi spicy. Also, we really appreciate our Thai colleagues kasi kino-consider talaga nila din kung ano yung mga gusto namin since hindi nga kami sanay sa spicy food. In my 1 year of teaching experience dito sa public school ng Thailand, I can say na ibang-iba talaga siya sa public school way back in the Philippines. Nakapag 7 years din tayo doon. And I can say now na meron na talagang work and life balance and hindi ka loaded or sobrang loaded sa paperworks and all that. Yun bang wala kang ibang worry na deadline kasi yung focus mo lang talaga is to teach your students with the lessons. So yung yung lesson plan, paano mo gagawin yung lesson mo, yung mga teaching strategies mo, classroom management, exams, and then grades. Yun bang typical na dapat talaga focus ng isang guro? Yun bang hindi ka exhausted na lagi na lang naghahabol ng deadlines? And I must say na napakaganda sa mental health yun. Hindi man kataas yung sahod dito sa Thailand, pero surely mas mataas kesa sa Pilipinas. And at the same time, yung cost of living dito, legit talaga na mababa yung mga prices ng basic needs natin. So, kayang-kaya talaga, makakapagbayad ka ng mga utang mo sa Pilipinas, makakapagpadala ka pa sa pamilya mo, and you also have savings, tsaka allowance mo until your next salary. So, if you are really planning to teach abroad, Thailand is one of the most, or let's say the easiest country na pwede mong ma-try kasi nga hindi ganun ka-strict dito, hindi naman necessary na English major ka talaga. Kasi tulad ko, I am a science teacher back in the Philippines. I graduated Bachelor of Secondary Education major in General Science. So, dito kasi sa Thailand, as long as may 4-year degree course ka na natapos and kahit hindi ka man education graduate, pwedeng-pwede kang mag-apply. Although, edge mo yan if education graduate ka talaga. So, that's it. Kung nakatulong sa'yo ang video na ito, baka pwede namang makisuyo ng isang like at mag-subscribe ka na din para laging updated sa mga latest uploads. Comment down below kung may mga questions ka or any suggestion topic na gusto mong gawan ko ng video. Thank you so much for watching!